Hi guys, welcome back to the Rich in Truth podcast. If this is your first time locking in, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a returner, big up on yourself. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the ting. Okay, so today we've got a really special guest. I've never actually had a guest like this before, which is great. 2025, new things, first episode of 2025. So without further ado, please welcome Mr. Alex, aka Mr. Teniola Time, aka I fumbled 100k on national TV. But we'll get into that later, guys. No, I'm joking. Welcome.
Thank you
And
very much.
He's now earned the title of my friend, which is like, great.
Earned the title. Listen to this one. Earned the title. Okay.
Yeah, great
what privilege,
accomplishment.
honor.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So,
Joker, man. Let's go.
All right, cool. Let's start with our icebreaker. So describe yourself in 3 words.
Outgoing.
Very.
Charming.
Some might say.
Because I hate her. Confident.
Yeah, that's good. And that's a good quality to have.
Yeah.
Have you always been that way?
Yeah. I think that's always been me, man. I feel like it's in me. It's a family thing, actually, man. A lot of my cousins are the same as me, man. We're very very confident. We believe in ourselves, man. I feel like you have to believe in yourself in this world, man. This world is very cruel. So you have to believe in your source.
Yeah. No, I hear it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about, where you was born and kind of where you grew up.
Okay, cool. So I was born and raised in London, Hackney originally. Come on, East London. Come on, East London. Yeah, man. That's where I pretty much spent most of my years growing up. Born in Whittington Hospital in Islington.
I've not even heard of that hospital before.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm always very unique and different. It's always been my thing. You get it? Like, everyone else was born in like Homerton Hospital and that. Like,
I know, every person in Hackney I know was born in Homerton Hospital.
But my thing's always different. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's me.
Yeah. And how was it for you, growing up? Do you come from a rich family, middle class, or do you have loads of siblings, not many? Just a little bit more about you.
I come from a family of 3, so I had an older brother, but he passed away 11 years ago. And then I got a little sister as well. So yeah, it's 3 of us. Didn't grow up rich or nothing like that. But my mum was quite hardworking. Mum was quite hardworking. I would say, she bought a house. She bought the house we lived in Hackney, and then she moved to Coventry, and she bought that house as well. So yeah, I see my mum really, struggle and sacrifice to look after us and stuff like that. I didn't move to Coventry with my mum because I was like, there's no way, I'm missing out on my whole childhood, and living in Coventry, that's dead. I was never doing it. She had to get all my aunties and uncles to chat to me. I said, it's not happening. So I stayed with my sister, but
how old was you at this time?
I was like, between 14 to 16, I think it was.
And you had to say about if you're going or not.
Yeah. I was never going, man. No way you're ruining my childhood like that. So she had to get all my aunties and uncles to chat to me, and then one of my older cousins, but she one of my older sisters, she was in London, so I just stayed with her. Yeah, so I kind of fended for myself from quite a young age, kind of grew me into a man sort of thing. And then obviously benefited from doing that, man. Just stayed consistent with it, do you know what I mean? And just always been me.
Love that. So tell us, what is your occupation?
Okay, so always busting up. Every single teacher's laughing. So I'm self-employed and presenter, social media presenter, semi-professional footballer as well. Worked with a lot of brands or brand activations and stuff. So Sports Direct, whenever they got any new boots or anything coming out, I'd go on set with them, speak to any footballers they've got that are representing the brands, or Nike, Adidas, Puma. Also own a business called Social Construct, trying to get more young people into construction as well. So I work with a company called Queenswood Engagement. We've just gone into business, and but we're trying to get more young people into construction through social media, basically. So the construction industry is very dinosaur at the moment, and a lot of people are leaving. So like 750,000 people about to retire, and 250,000 people need jobs before 2028. So yeah, just trying to do that and like use all the skills that I've learned from like my sports presenting and bring it into construction, but still doing both basically. You know, you got to diversify the bag. Do you know what I mean? Alright, so yeah, so I'm doing both, and yeah, like obviously went self-employed 2 years ago. Before that, I used to work in a school. I always worked in a school because I always wanted to do something that would still give me time to play football, basically. So that's why I didn't really like. I got an IT job because I went to uni as well. So I studied IT. I studied computer science and information systems at uni. Went into the job and realized, yeah, this is shit. Like, it's not for. Can I swear on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because we have to be rich in truth. Yeah, I understand the thing. Yeah, IT was shit. I just realized it wasn't for me, sort of thing. And yeah,
You actually look like an IT guy as well.
is it?
Yeah.
Black man in tech. Yeah, get it. But nah, man, I just realized that the person, the owner of the business, didn't go to university. The girl above me didn't go to university. She earns more than me. He owns the business. I've been scammed my whole life, bruv. Uni's a joke thing. You get it? That's the way I saw it after that. So I was just like, yeah, this has scarred me, sort of thing. But after that, Sports Direct called me. I was like, oh, they're running out of ideas. I gave them a few ideas. That's how I started doing all the sports stuff that I was doing within the presenting, voiceovers, content creating. And then I kind of found my passion to be in front of camera because, you know, I like to be in front of camera. And yeah, it just kind of resonated from there. And then, yeah, I don't want to go too far. I don't know what you're going to ask next.
This
Okay.
is like,
I don't know. You might have a question that I'm going to answer before you ask me.
You did actually answer one of my questions,
see what I mean?
It's fine because I'm a professional and I can,
Come
roll
on.
with it. You know
East London, you don't know. Come on.
But obviously, you mentioned before that obviously you do football.
Yeah.
So I feel like, obviously, I don't know a lot about football, but from what I see, it's quite a cutthroat business.
Oh.
Like, how do you talk about the things?
Yo, very cutthroat, man. Very cutthroat. I've been doing it 11 years now. No, maybe even coming up to 12 years now, semi-professional football. Very cutthroat. It's cutthroat at the top, so it's always going to be cutthroat towards the bottom of the pyramid as well. I've gone through a lot, but I've stuck at it because I'm quite mentally strong, I would say. So I've been doing it for quite a while now. And that's kind of where Teniola time came from non-league football, basically. I was playing for a certain team and then moved up the ranks to another team, but jumped up like 4 leagues, and I kept scoring at the last minute of every game. So then the chairman's son came up with, Teniola time. That's how the slogan came about, basically, innit?
Teniola time.
Yeah. You guys didn't get to see that on the show, but
them see it.
They didn't.
They did.
They didn't because they said that it's not gonna they have to see if it's gonna pass the thing.
Yeah, but they still heard us say it. Teniola time. I'm sure they did on your episode.
No.
They didn't hear us say it.
You watched that at the
once.
screening? No. They heard you say Teniola time, but they didn't hear the chant. Because the chant didn't get cleared. The chant didn't get cleared. So we're giving you backstage deal or no deal stuff here. We ain't even got to that yet.
Yeah, exactly. Don't even skip ahead.
Sorry. So yeah, man. So yeah, football is cutthroat, obviously, but I've been doing it a long time. I'm quite mentally strong anyway, so I feel like you have to be mentally strong to play football anyways. Like, I'll be honest, because there's a lot of like managers will tell you you're not good enough simply because they want to get somebody else in. So it's not even based on your ability. You then start doubting yourself. There's just so much that goes on. That's just a minute part of it. But once I'm done, I'm going to write a book, man. 100%.
When do you think you're going to be done?
Well, I'm already limping. It took me long to get up these bloody stairs to get in here.
No, these stairs are serious.
Yeah, exactly. And I just played a match as well. So I'm going to be... I don't know, man. Maybe the next 2-3 years. Things are kind of going well for me as well. So outside of football. So I'm kind of thinking about it. But a lot of my friends are saying, like, I know you want to focus on everything else, but you're going to miss football. So it's like, I don't know.
Do you feel like that? Do you still feel like your passion's still right for football now?
I think it does. When I step on the pitch, I'm like, yeah. But then it's like, when I'm like limping everywhere, my body's hurting, I'm just, I don't know. But when I step on that pitch, it just feels amazing, man. When I score goals and tap my wrist and Like that feeling, I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's done. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much the football thing.
Okay, so now onto what we skipped ahead on. So like obviously this podcast, I feel like my audience, I don't even know what to call you guys, but
Gangsters.
I feel like
All the gangsters, all the shooters. I see your take. It's
no,
good.
I'm done. I'm actually done. But I feel like the people that be watching this podcast will probably be fans of Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
What's the theme tune? How does it go?
Oh God. It's so mad.
So, how did you get on Deal or No Deal, and why did you want to be on it?
Okay, so I got hit up about a show that was happening. So BBC were trying to get into YouTube and do more YouTube shows. So they were casting for like a show where they needed sports people from different sporting backgrounds, basically. So then they hit me up, and then they need a footballer. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So do you remember Lucy?
Yeah, that's who I had my calls with.
Your calls, okay, cool. So obviously Lucy was there, and she was just like, oh, like because they said they didn't need me anymore, but I went there.
Okay,
I still went on the on the thing as standby, so I didn't actually get on the show, but I was just standby in it.
Yeah.
So I'm chilling or whatever, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry."
She the one that casted you?
No, I think it's somebody else. But she was just like, "I'm so sorry that we've just had you on standby here." I said, "That's not a problem. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm here. It is what it is. Like, I don't have an issue with it or whatever." And she was like, "Oh, she's working on Deal or No Deal next. That she'll see if she can, cast me or whatever for it." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, why not? Like, I don't mind, innit?" And then I just went for the casting. Like, done my recording that you do. They ask you questions. Like, spoke about everything that I do. And I was like, well, I didn't really touch on it at the beginning. So obviously played for #United as well, one of the biggest YouTube teams in the world, and Beatty's squad as well. So a lot of people probably know me from there as well. But yeah, anyways, she basically just put me in touch with everybody, and then boom, done the casting, done, you play the game or whatever in the casting thing, done all of that, and just kind of got through. But I was just so like chill about everything, like I was on a show. You know how I was, man. I wasn't really like, oh my God, like I was just myself, like. And that's one thing I'm happy about. But we'll get to that anyways. But yeah, that's how I got on the show basically. And then man, done the casting. They told me, oh, you got it. You're gonna be on the show. I was like, oh, okay, cool, sick, like. And then that was it, man.
Yeah, that's good. So it's like you didn't even actively seek it. It basically sought you.
In a way, yeah, 100%. 100%.
You wasn't supposed to be on that BBC show because they don't actually like when you're on too many shows at once, especially if it's with a different network. They'll probably pass you out because there was some.
That was even YouTube.
Person...
That wasn't even thing. That wasn't a TV show. It was YouTube.
Okay.
So it was a BBC YouTube. So BBC were trying to get into YouTube.
Yeah.
So but it wasn't TV or anything. So, but yeah.
Okay.
But you asked me why did I want to do it?
Yeah.
My why is always. Like, we grew up in Hackney, innit? Like, and for me, like I said, I played for Beatty's squad, and it's like you're on YouTube every Sunday, kicking ball. Basically, it's relatable. Played for #United. #United is one of the biggest YouTube teams in the world. Once again, you get treated like a Premier League footballer because everybody thinks like it's the best team ever. Like you get criticised. And it's. You're putting it out there to everybody. And for me, my why is always showing people, especially from the ends, that we grew up in the ends, but that's not where our story ends. Like, do you know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, we grew up in the ends, we grew up around a lot of things. We grew up seeing our friends die, we grew up seeing our friends sell drugs, we grew up seeing our friends not do the right things in school. We were also part of that. We also played football. We done a lot of things growing up, but it doesn't have to end there, and you don't have to be a product of your environment. So that's always my why, like, being relatable basically, and at the same time still being yourself but out there. Like, and I always like stand on that. Like, I never not be myself. Like, I'll always be myself, and no matter what walk of life or how I am in any way, shape or form, I just always make sure I'm myself. So that's my why. Like,
you saw the bigger picture straight away then.
100%, man. Everything I do, I see the bigger picture.
Amen. I love that. So, was it the experience that you expected? And if not, what was different?
Did I expect? Um, I don't know, because obviously I've been on sets many times, like with what I do anyways. Like, so I'll be on set with Sports Direct when they've got like Arsenal football, any footballers or just celebrities on. I've been on set with celebrities. I've interviewed celebrities. Like, it's kind of a normal thing, like getting your makeup done and all these things. So it's like that's kind of what I expected, but then not to the extent. Like TV's different, man. TV's different to doing an advert or doing something on YouTube. It's very much, certain things you can't wear, and like they've got to make sure the lighting's correct and you're caked in makeup. Like, you get it, it's mad. Like, I'm from Hackney, bruv. Man, they wear makeup. That's a bit. You get it. It's a
You're
bit
jumping
crazy.
ahead again.
Oh
Because I
my
was literally
god!
going to ask you about
You
that.
see what I mean? I talk bears, bruv. You know what I mean?
No,
You know this already.
It's fine though. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, like one's having to wear makeup but a lot of it, and yeah, man, I kind of think, it is kind of what I expected in a way.
Yeah.
But just on a different scale, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, what about the BTS stuff though? Like, is there anything that shocked you? Like like when people go on Love Island, and they're like, oh, the fire pit bit, you won't see it on TV, but they're there for hours. And I always think, why would they be there for like hours? Like, you're gonna be telling someone you're not picking them, and then be like, no, that wasn't right. Go up, do it again. Like, like, was there anything for us behind the scenes that shocked you? You was like, oh, raw.
Like, when the thing's spinning.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that.
Because obviously people don't know how long that is, innit? Like, it spins for ages.
So he's talking about the spinner with your name.
Yeah, with your name.
Yeah. Where it goes around to see whose game it is. It's literally forever.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, like, it's so long.
Yeah, it's long. Yeah, it spins for ages.
But on the show, it's 1 second.
Yeah. That's one thing that shocked me. Definitely. I don't even know can we even give out all these secrets that we're even. But I guess it's all right, isn't it? It's not really a secret, but yeah, like, people come and watch it, innit? So it's not like we're not saying anything.
People watch it when they're in the audience. So obviously, you spoke about wearing makeup.
Yeah.
It's a bit, but it's fine because you're used to it. Why are you
laughing? Yeah.
So now I really want you to think about this question.
Okay, go on. This is a test.
No, it's not a test. I just want you to think about it before you answer. How did you think that you would feel playing your game versus how you actually felt when you played your game?
A bit like a football match. Before the game, I'm calm, chilled, having conversations with everybody, seeing people play their games before me, being calm, like just maintaining the calmness sort of thing, and just being like, it is what it is, whatever happens, isn't it? Like, sort of thing, leading up to it. I think obviously you're standing behind that wing for like, I was there for 27 episodes. And I
think I was as well.
27 as well?
I think so.
Yeah, see? And it was like, from that first day, they were like, oh yeah, you're not going nowhere. Like, you're too good. Like, you're staying on this for ages, sort of thing. So I was like, oh, here we go. So when I was like, before I obviously played the game, I was calm. Like, I was really calm. But then you see people win, you see people lose. They're just like, oh, which way is my board going to go? But then one thing I said to myself is that as the games were going on, I'm like, I feel like if you're smart, you're definitely going to win money. How much you might win, I don't know. But you can leave with a substantial amount if you know what you're doing. Everybody that comes on the show can win money. It just depends how much you're willing to go, or how much you know what you have in your head that you want to take home. If you even have anything you want. But you can leave here with at least 4 figures, at least minimum 4 figures.
But you know what? Some people's games just don't go like that. Like Safina's game was showed yesterday, and I think her highest offer was maybe like throughout the whole game.
That's 4 figures.
All right, well, fair enough.
I'm telling you. No, trust me.
Fair enough.
Like, I've done the calculations of the calculations.
And she did that right at the end, but okay, fair enough.
I'm telling you.
Fair enough.
I've done the calculations. You can definitely leave there with money. It just depends on what you're on. That's just it. It just depends on what you're on, like, and it depends on where you are in life as well. We'll get to that though, because I know
Yes,
obviously
we'll
when
get
it
to
gets
that.
to the certain question, because we've spoke already, so you know where
Yeah.
I'm going with that. But
Yeah.
you get it. I've done 27 episodes,
Yeah.
and I've seen everything basically in those 27 episodes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, it does play a part more than you think it does. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you had a screening for your game,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you had your family and friends
Mm-hmm.
there, and the reactions was mad,
Mm-hmm.
live.
Yeah.
Obviously you didn't tell them what happened beforehand. I'm
Even the
assuming.
people that I told,
Yeah,
you know, when you see it live, it's still
it's different.
it's different.
Yeah.
You get
How
it?
did you feel watching it back? Because wait, did you watch it back early that day, or was that your
No,
first time?
I said I'm gonna
Okay.
wait for everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was watching it back, yeah, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
this is me being totally honest, yeah. When I was watching it back, I was like, don't tell me I had like 4 big numbers left. Because in the moment, I'm not thinking that I had 4 big numbers left when I was watching it back. Remember, I was saying that I opened the 10 box, which had 10p in it, and then I was offered 10 bags. So 10, Teniola time, I felt like God was telling me, get out of the game now. But when I hit the 10, that wasn't the round that I left on anyways.
Yeah.
It was like the round after that 10. So it's like, you see in the moment, you're thinking this is what's happening, but it's not what happened. Do you know what I mean? So I'm watching it back, I'm like, oh my God. I actually had 4 big numbers left. But then the 10 grand wasn't a big number for me. I wasn't seeing that as a big number. The big numbers that I was seeing was 25, 50, no, 25, 75, and 100. Those were the 3 big numbers I was seeing. I wasn't seeing 10,000 as a big number because I'm looking at it like I've got 1,000 and then 10,000. If I only have 1,000 and 10,000 left and I hit the 25, the 75 and 100 and they're all gone, I'm only going to get between a bag and 10 bags. I'm not going to get 10 bags. I'm going to get like 4 or 5. You get it? So, like I said, done 27 episodes and I'm watching it back and I'm like, everything that obviously now it's been a couple of days, everything that is the reasons as to why I done what I done goes out of my head in that moment, and I'm like, oh my God, you get it? Like Deepa still could have played on because I had 4 big numbers, but no, to me it wasn't 4 big. Now I'm like, I've thought about it now. It wasn't 4 big numbers. It was 3 big numbers. Do you know what I mean?
But I still feel like you definitely had a safety net. But I feel like because the games beforehand was so bad, I feel like it traumatized you.
Yes.
But we spoke about this and we was like, what is their portion is not your portion.
Yeah. I fully understand that.
Yeah.
I fully agree with that. And it's like, obviously I've had a few conversations and like when I was watching it back that day and obviously everyone was going mad, it didn't really bother me.
You prepared for it?
I put the screening on. Like if I knew that, it was going to affect me in a way, like, or think I'm mentally strong in it. Like, so I don't like those sort of things don't bother me because I know like it's coming back in a different way. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not really bothered. And like for me as well, I would never have got to the 100k because for me it's like you've got to have you get it, you've got to be really strong in what you're doing and knowing from the beginning that you're going all the way. You've got to be a gambler or you've got to have a lot of money already. Those are the 3 things. Like, I'll be honest, you've got to have a lot of money already. Like, remember Jack went all the way to the end. He didn't care. And he's a plumber. He's got money. Like, he don't care. Like, you can tell he doesn't care. He's got peas. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain people that have got money. Like Richard went home with £1, but Richard's got money.
Yeah.
He didn't give a damn. He just went to the end. He said, I'm just here for the experience. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like, so it depends on where you are in life as well. That was another thing. But in that moment, when I was watching it back, I was just like, yo, I could have played. I could have gone one more round. And to be honest, even after the episode, I still said, I probably should have went one more round. Like, I probably should have went one more round. I wish I went one more round. Like, 21 would have been a bit better than 10.
You definitely
That's the only thing.
Yeah, because then that would have, I think, because that's like double what you would have got.
Yeah.
So I guess that's
100%.
definitely softens the blow. But then you could look at it as like, well, just give thanks you didn't go earlier. Because imagine if you would have dealt at like 5k then or something like that.
Do you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, what if? Because this is how the day before was mad. Do you remember?
Who was it? Richard's game before you?
It was 3 games. It wasn't just one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, because was you in the morning?
Okay. So it was Georgia, Alicia.
No.
Alicia.
Was it Georgia, Alicia, and then Richard?
Yes.
Mental. Yeah.
And all their games were a mad thing.
Yeah.
And
I
we
had
were all
100K
like,
for Georgia's and Alicia's game.
you see? So I was like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? This is mad. This is
But
mad.
for those who don't know, we actually play 3 games a day.
Yeah.
So when he's saying it was 3 games before his, it was the 3 that we played the day before, and
Yeah.
then his was the first game in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
we play 3 games a day and it's mad. Obviously, it's pre-recorded or whatever. But like, yeah, it was mad. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, nah, mate, this ain't happening to me. And this is where I come into the, where you are in life.
Yeah, because I say you're a provider.
Mhm.
So was that on
Exactly.
your mind as well?
100%. Like, that's on my mind. And I think when we shot the show in July, I was doing well, but remember, I'm self-employed as well. So you got to think about, okay, cool, how are you going to get by and all these things. So it's like, that's running through my mind as well. The second week of shooting, Adidas have hit me up. Oh, Alex, we want you to come down for a shoot. That's 4 or 5 grand that I'm missing out on. The directors have told me, Alex, you can't go anywhere because it's going to mess up how we shoot the episodes and all. So I'm like, well, I need to make at least 4 or 5 grand now because I'm self-employed. If I don't work, I don't make money. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like, oh, things were going as well as they are for me now, where if I play the game now, oh my, it'll be different because I know I'm doing well now. Things are going well for me. Started a business, everything's thriving. I'm doing well within the self-employed space now. But it's like, that's one thing my mum reminded me the other day because she just watched the episode and she was like, oh my God, da, 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 da. But Alex, remember, then in July, you get it, like you wasn't at the place you're at now. If you played now, it would have been a whole different thing. You're not looking at 10 grand as, oh, this is going to last me for the next 4 or 5 months. You get it? You're looking at 10 grand as, okay, cool. I've got my base. I'm cool. I can continue playing the game. So it's like, there's so many components. Yeah. You don't just rock up, play the game and go yard. You see 27 people. No, yeah, you see 27 people play the game before you play. You get it? Like, you don't just rock up and play the game. Like, it's not that simple. And then, obviously, you're there for 2 weeks as well, unpaid. You get it? Like, it's a lot to think about. Like, rather than just rocking up, playing the game, and then going home. If you rock up, play the game, go home, that's different. Of course, you're going to be on a YOLO thing in your head because it's like, all right, cool, I've just come. You haven't wasted no time. You haven't wasted nothing. You haven't lost nothing. It's a whole different, it's the mindset thing.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And then they mug you off by making you continue playing the game. When I dealt at 10 grand, why didn't they just say, okay, we're done now, bye, Alex, go home? No. For the entertainment of you lot.
Yeah, but
they
it's
make
for the entertainment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You get it?
Yeah.
So it's like that's what TV is, isn't it? And I fully understand it and I get it. Hence why I posted the video that I posted, the guy that fumbled 100K. I know what that's going to do for me.
I haven't seen that, but apparently it went viral.
Yeah, it went viral.
That's what Pep was saying before I came in.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it went viral. Yeah. Everyone's seen it. Yeah, it's mad. I put it on all social. I done that to myself. You get it? Like, and I done it because this is the space that I'm in now. So it's like, social media. I love negativity. Like negativity and like love. Everyone's nosy on social media, so everyone wants to see couples and they love couples and they love families and then they love negativity. So use it to your advantage. That's a gem. I'm giving you guys gems now. It's nuts. Anyways, but yeah, negativity, innit? The guy that fumbled 100K. How can I fumble something that was never mine? I didn't fumble 100K. Like, do you know what I mean? It was never mine in the first place. But you guys loved it, innit? So thank you for the moment. Thank you for the viral moment.
Thank you for the viral moment.
Trust me.
So you wouldn't say you have any regrets? I
don't regret anything in life. I just wish that I went one more round. I just wish that I would have went one more round. But apart from that, no.
But do you feel like even if you went one more round and dealt at 20K and you could have got 100, you would have wished you didn't go one more round?
See, this is what I'm saying. So there's no point having regrets in life.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that thing. I'm just happy that I didn't go home with 1p. This could have been a whole flip and everyone saying, yo, you went home with 1p. Look at you went home with 1p. Man, are dissing me for not taking 100K, but I left with 10 bags and I'm still getting dissed. So you're going to get dissed regardless.
No, but...
not this, but like...
No. Yeah, we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
Because, well, do you know what? I might as well just get into it now. Obviously, you mentioned about getting dissed. You know, Teniola no deal has the worst Twitter.
Twitter's mad, you know. Negativity.
The deal or no deal Twitter trolls
is
out
mad
of
thing.
control.
You lot are,
I
gotta give them a clap.
Literally are out of control. They are on 10.
Yeah. Every episode. You sent me.
No, I said you're
We opened a 100k box. Man, I started busting up.
Guys,
I couldn't believe
was
it.
terrible. Like I
Yeah.
had 100k for Safina's game.
Yeah.
And the guy was recording it on Twitter and he was
He was
laughing
laughing when
his
you opened
head
the
off.
box.
And it's not funny, like, but I just feel like, why are they so miserable? Like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh,
Nah,
is
they're
it a
miserable.
requirement for Dylan Noble contestants to have turkey?
Turkey tea.
And they were all getting on to Richard.
Yeah.
Like, it's just mad.
Nah, it's mad. It's mad.
And it's like they call you greedy
Yeah.
if you go on, and they call you a sick idiot if you, or they call if you deal.
Yeah.
Too early. They say,
there's no winning.
You don't have any balls. So like literally, like
I understand, why. You see, if you're not mentally strong, you'll just kill yourself, like, and it's mad. Like, mental health is so massive in terms of like being mentally strong. For me, hashtag was like kind of up there.
Your football club.
Well, my old football club, hashtag United. Like, we're basically treated like Premier League footballers, and we're not. We're semi-professional footballers that train twice a week and play once a week. Like, but if you see the comments, oh my god, you need to get a new striker, you need to get a new defender, you need to get this. AT couldn't do this. AT's rubbish. AT's worst striker we've ever had. Blah 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 blah. And you're just like, huh? Do you know that? Well, before a man's gone to work the whole day, and I'm just coming to play football. Like, so many people leave hashtag because of that, like because they can't handle it and stuff. And it's like they tell you anyways before you go on TV, like, you have to be ready for this. One, be ready to be noticed, which happens a lot, and two, be ready for the negative comments, and it can affect you, innit? And I just find it funny. I found a lot of it funny for my episode.
One thing I will say about Dylan Ojil is they are very protective of the contestants, because actually all their social media comments, bar Facebook, is the comments are turned off.
Yeah. Because they realise that so many people, the UK, as we already know, is miserable. Like, the weather's rubbish.
UK is bad.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're sitting at home at 4 p.m. anyways, I don't want to say too much. Like, unless obviously you work from home.
I work from home.
Yeah, no, but of course, if you work from home.
The other day, why do people even watch anyway? Who's at
home at 4 p.m?
I'm like, me.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. So apart from the ones that work from home, if you're at home at 4 p.m, then obviously you get it. Like, it's not. I don't want to say too much. You get it, but we're rich in truth, innit? You understand? Like, so you really be taking those sort of people seriously? You can't, because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, man.
A lot of them
that is the
just
reality.
Wish that they were on the show anyway.
Exactly.
They're just
That's what it is. That's literally, they're just jealous. Like, you're so happy that I didn't take the 100k box home. Like, you're there laughing. You're saying, oh, this is going to happen to you. That's going to happen to you. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm just like, what?
And they make up scenarios in their head as well. Like, for Safina's game, they were like, oh, if she gives me mean girl vibes, otherwise, why would they play her so quick? It's random.
Do you know what someone said to me? I saw someone said, oh, he doesn't even look like his hair. Like, one of his eyes are twitching and he's shaking. I'm like, wait, what? What? They think I done coke before coming? I don't understand. Like, I was like, what are they talking about on here? Like, it's not even making no sense. Like, what's going on? Like, it's mad. But for me, I find, like, look at us now. We're laughing. Some people, it actually affects them. And I feel like if it does affect you, don't do it. Don't go on TV and don't even put yourself through that. Or do it and stay off social media, innit? Like, because that's part of the experience, innit? Like, if you want to be in the public eye, be ready to be judged, and everyone to have an opinion on you and stuff like that. Like, I got to football today. I'm telling the ref he made a bad decision. The ref said to me, yeah, well, mate, you can't have a problem with me, mate. You're the one that dealt at 10k. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about football. You're talking about... Yeah, football's been mad. Football's been mad. Like, I walked in today, they got a box. You didn't see my Insta? It was mad. I walked in. So obviously my goal bonus, they hadn't paid me my goal bonus, innit? So obviously they got a box. They put number 8 on the box. As I'm walking into like the players bit, like, they've given me the box and they've got a video of my face. I'm like, what are you lot doing? I'm like, is everyone all right? Everyone's sitting in the changing room waiting. Like, all the players are there waiting. And then, like, I've walked in, everyone's busting up because obviously the 8. Then I open the box, like, they put 100k on the box, rubbed it out, and then put £50 in it. And then all my kit is in the box and the £50 sitting on top, bruv. Everyone's dying. I'm like, you know what? That's good banter. And what do I say at the end of the show? I say, if there's 100k in this box, I'm gonna get bantered at football. That's exactly what I said. Remember I said it.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening, anyways. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's mad. Like everyone says to me, I've been getting like mixed messages on the whole thing. Like I'll talk to my friends that gamble and be like, yeah, Alex, we're gamblers, innit? So we're going to the end regardless. Like you talk to other people and they're like, I would have dealt at 10k as well. Like I'm not. You don't know what financial situations I'm in. Like if I see 10 grand, mate, it's a lot of money. I'm taking it. Like, and then you got other people that are like, oh, maybe you should go on one. Like it's been bare different opinions, and it just shows you that listen, in this life, just do what you want to do because not everybody is going to be, happy and because what's happened is, the way everyone screamed at my screening is because everybody has spent the 100k in their heads on themselves. They're thinking, I would have done this, I would have done that. Alex, I would have done this, I would have. Do you know what I mean? So it's just mad, like it's mad, but it's sick though. I can't lie, it's sick.
But do you know what? Like, obviously, there's trolls on Twitter, but you also have fans.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Some people like, oh, Alex is good.
Yeah. Come on, man.
What do you have to say to them?
Come on, man. Big love, man. You understand the thing? Big Teniola. I'm joking. Nah, it's good, man. Like, I love it. Like, I'll go out and people will know it's Alex. Like, and it's like yes, please, yeah. It's a different audience to my the hashtag fans per se, and the Beatties fans and stuff like that. Like those are like more young people in and around the area that relate to me because they grew up like me and Teniola scores goals and does that. But now it's like it's the older generation. Oh, Alex, I saw you on TV. How are you? So you come across so well. It's like a whole different audience, and for me, that is, and like you say, I come across well. Like that is what I was most happy about watching it back. I was like, yeah, man, I done my thing in terms of like, cool. Another company are going to be like, yeah, now we need to get him on our show, or we need to do, and that's what I was most happy about. So that 90k that you lot are thinking about is going to come anyways because there's going to be so much that's already coming from it anyways, and that's yet to come on top of it because of how well I come across and I represented myself so well. And I'll be honest, like I woke up one morning and I think it was the next morning after the screening, and I was like, ooh, I'm feeling it a little bit still. I'm a bit rattled.
That's only natural.
Yeah. I'm a bit rattled. And then some guy messaged me on Instagram. His name is Joseph Charm.
Shout out Joseph Charm.
Yes, big man. Shout him out. He was on the first season. Like before us, like the first before.
When Noel was hosting.
No, as in like our bit, but like at the beginning. So before you came on, before I came on, Mons and all that, like before.
Okay.
And he played. Yeah. Went home with 13k and had 75 in his box. He said, so the same thing as me. And I was like, you see, God, like it's so mad that, when I'm like now feeling it a little bit, I'm like, ooh, like 100k, like it's a bit mad. I could have done this, someone comes and it's like, oh yeah, bro, I went through the same thing. Listen, just ignore it. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I remember him now because I was like, I went back and watched the first season, and he's the black guy, and it's his wife that told him to. And I saw him on social media because now he does comedy or something.
Yes.
Yes, now. And he spoke to the banker. No, I remember all you had talk. Well, yeah.
He spoke to the banker.
Yeah, in his game.
Is it?
Yeah, he asked to speak to the banker. Yeah, and then he spoke to the banker in his game. Yeah,
that's mad. Yeah. So he was just like, oh, like, look, bro, I watched your episode.
Oh,
like I done what you done. Like I love how you represented the black community well, and like you was like just yourself. You didn't change who you was. This is exactly what I was on. I done the same thing. 13k. I had 75. Every time I see people, they're like, oh, why did you do? You're gonna just be ready for that. But at the same time, just know that you played your game, you done your thing, and that's it. You went on there to represent, and you represented really, really well. So I was like, bro, big up this guy, man, because that was a time where I started feeling it a little bit, and I'm like, oof, 100k, but it is what it is. It's more than that.
Nothing can compare to someone who's actually been through the same situation. It's all good and well, us lot saying, oh, but he's actually been through it.
He's been in it. Exactly. He knows exactly what man's like, how I was feeling in that moment. Yeah. But now, I'm calm, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good. And as you said, like mental health is the greatest.
Oh, listen.
And that money is coming back in
different ways, man. 100%. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about your game? Because then I'm going to ask you some different things.
No, I was quite happy with my game, man. I was quite happy with how I represented my brand as well. Teniola time. The advice I was giving people all as well up until my episode. Everyone always says, "Oh, Alex always keeps it cool, like nothing phases him," sort of thing. Like, and that's just how I was, like, and how I would give advice to anybody on the street on a normal day or my teammates or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I was most happy about. And like when we came off set that day, and then all the producers and stuff were like, "Yo, your episode was mad. Like everyone's gonna do it. Like it's gonna do amazing." I'm like, I'm hearing them, but I'm like, I'm not really. But when I watched it back, I'm like, okay, cool. And everyone's sending messages, "Oh, you're made for TV. You're made for this." You're made. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what's 90 bags? Like when all of this is gonna come in fruition, and you know, I'm gonna do more stuff anyways.
Yeah.
Where the money's gonna come back. So, and it's for me, it's more than just the money, because some people are going on there and they don't do content, they don't do any of that anyways. But that exposure does so much for me beyond anything, because it's part of what I do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it boosts what I do, and it's like I hate the word influencer, but influencing is about being relatable to the people, being relatable to people that relate to you or grew up the same way you grew up, or you know, people that emulate or want to be like you. That's what influence is, isn't it? Real influence. And I feel like, you know, I'm achieving that in different ways. So yeah, man, I'm happy, man.
Big up yourself. I'm gonna give you a little clap. I'm proud of you.
Come on.
Right. So, was there any connections that surprised you? So, like, obviously, we have met people that we would never have met in our day-to-day life. People from Bristol, people from Cumbria, places that I've never
Leeds,
heard of
Newcastle,
before.
what?
And
Better
that
people.
do different things.
Yeah.
Like, was there any surprising connections that you was like, wow, like I never would have thought that I'd get on with you, or
You ain't a surprise, bro. We're from Hackney, bro. You get it? So you're never gonna be a surprise. I'll say Sammy, man.
I knew you was gonna say that before you said it.
Sammy's my guy, man.
When I wrote this question, I had that in
mind.
mind.
You had that
for
in
you.
mind. Yeah, for me, yeah. Sammy's just dope, man. What a dope guy. Like, where's he from originally?
I love my Sammy, baby. Originally, as in country.
No, not country.
Oh no, he's from Bristol. He lives in Bristol.
He's in Bristol. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people like Sammy, Meg. Can't remember where Meg's from.
Wales.
Wales. She's from Wales. Yeah. Yeah. People like Meg, like top woman. Like I met her during the casting as well. I didn't even meet her on the show. I met her in the casting. When I mentioned hashtag, she's like, "Oh my god, I need to take a picture of you because my son's gonna go, man. Oh my god." Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, okay, cool, no problem." Just took a picture, sent it to her son. She's like, "Oh no way!" Like, boom. So it was so mad. Like,
I love that.
Meg, like dope woman, man. Really dope woman. Who else? Yeah. David, that was next to me. David was my guy.
Oh yeah, you guys had a boy band, right?
Yeah, we had the boy band. Yeah. Like David was my guy. Like, you know, I don't really have many like friends that are gay. Nothing wrong with that, I hope not. But like I've never really had friends that are gay or anything like that. But like after being on the show, like, okay, cool. I can really like these men are actually cool. Who? Yeah, David. Yeah, David. I think David's gay. He brought his husband or boyfriend onto the show.
Okay.
Yeah, like I really
amazing.
had.
It broadens your horizon.
Yeah, it broadened my horizon a little bit. You know, obviously the way man grew up, like man's from the ends. I'm from Hackney. Like you don't really come across a lot of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know, like we say, if you don't want to be a product of your environment and you want to open your horizon, open your mind, and I mean, you got to let people be who they are and still be open and be able to be around a number of people, because your network is your net worth at the end of the day. If you know you want to excel in anything you want to do, you can't be out there saying, nah, I don't really like these sort of people or like that. Anyway, everyone can do what they want to do and be who they want to be in it. Like, but like I said, I didn't really have much gay friends or be around a lot of gay people. But like the show, there was a few, and it was like
Yeah.
calm, like, you get, these are my guys, like, these are my brothers. You know what I mean? Like, and it was calm.
I love
Don't have a
that.
problem with them. Like, everything's
Absolutely love
calm.
that.
So yeah, man, that's what surprised me the most, I would say.
Yeah, surprising connection.
Surprising
And then
connections, yeah.
what about, like, was there anyone that you didn't really vibe with or you didn't really get to know? Watch the Fiesta now.
No, don't do that. I'm just like, no.
Rich and true.
Rich and true. Who didn't I vibe with? You see me, I can get on with anybody. You can put me in a room by myself, and by the time you come back, wait, I'm talking to everybody. That's the sort of person I am. So I didn't really get, I can't say I didn't get close enough to people for them to rub me the wrong way. Actually, I can say that. I didn't get close enough to people for them to rub me the wrong way, but I got close enough for people to make friendships.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get, like, yeah, no one really like rubbed me the wrong way in that way, because if I'm tired and I need time to myself, bro, you guys won't see me. I was busting out a lot, like, I'll just chill in the changing rooms for a while, be on my phone, do what I need to do till one of the junior producers come and knock on the door. Alex, are you still in there? Yeah, so yeah, cool, come out. So I never put myself in a situation where I'm getting annoyed by anybody now or anything like that. I was quite cool with everyone. Like, I was proper cool with everyone. And I think on the show, as the show went on, you could see that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, oh yeah, Stephen would always, that's your friend, and oh yeah, that's your boy, and oh yeah, I see you two get on really well. It's like, bro, this guy just gets on with everyone. Like, do you know what I mean? So I was quite cool with everybody on the show. I didn't really have no one that I wasn't cool with. But by the second week, my social barrier was gone. I started taking my food upstairs. And I was like, yeah.
No, I hear you. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but I hear
cool.
you. Alright, cool. Who was your favourite contestant?
Look at her.
Don't lie now.
Look at this girl. What's wrong with this girl, bro? Look at her. Who's my favourite contestant?
Yeah.
I
wasn't even laughing at that. That was you.
I can't really say one person because, like, oh my god, who's my favourite contestant? No, you're just a cheat code though, because obviously you're from Hackney as well. So it's like, come on, man.
Whatever. Just tell the truth.
You're mad. You're actually mad.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna say you. It's just a cheat code. It's just easy just to say you. No, I'm not gonna say you. He was up there though. I'll give it to you. He was up there.
Oh, shut up.
He was up there. My favourite contestant. I'll say Brian, man. Brian was like my uncle, man. He's one person.
Brian H.
Yes, that was next to me.
Yes.
Yeah, Brian H. Yeah, man. That was my guy, man. That was my guy. He's one
Brian.
person that, like, I regret wasn't there when I was playing.
Because he would have told you to go on.
100%.
But you didn't listen to anyone because other people were telling you to go on. Your wife said go on. She said go on.
Yeah, but who else said go on? Tina told me to go on. I hadn't known her that long. Like, I'll be honest.
No, do you know what though? I'm not gonna lie.
And you didn't say a word as well. So you owe me peas, bro.
I was just about to say that. The reason why is I didn't tell you to go on, even though I wanted you to, was because I don't think it's fair when people well, I'm gonna be serious. One, I didn't actually think you was gonna deal. First of all, it actually shocked me that you dealt. And two, I don't think it's fair when people like tell people, "Oh, go on," because if they go on and the game is not great, they're gonna blame you. I think let people do what they want to do, and only if they ask you specifically, then open your mouth. That was my stance. So that's why I didn't shout out at your game, and I never shouted out at anyone's game.
And this is what I'm saying. You see, Brian, I was there with Brian for ages.
Yeah.
Brian would have said, Alex, play on. And he would have said it confidently.
Yeah.
Like, Alex, trust me, play on. You got a good board, play on.
But you didn't even actually let us know that you was thinking of dealing though.
I said on the show,
everyone.
I said, no, but I said,
yeah.
Is it just a different heartbreak though? And no one said anything. I said, is it
Yeah,
just a
because
different
I
heartbreak?
don't know. I don't think we caught it. I think you should have. Honestly, I don't think anyone knew that you was gonna deal. I think everyone was shocked that you dealt.
But then Karen was like, oh, that's another thing. Karen was like,
Oh,
oh,
Karen. Oh, yeah.
next to me, she was like, oh, what did she say? She said, oh, like, obviously, you've been in this position with other people and you would have said deal.
Oh, was that what she said?
Yes. That there was a few things,
No, but the
And
thing
then
is,
Stephen as well. Do you remember what Stephen said? Stephen was like, oh, like, no one's ever got a 2 rounds full blues. And this offer that you've got up now,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it again. Someone put it on Twitter and was like, oh, Stephen's absolutely
Nope.
thrown this guy off. Like, he should never have said that. You don't remember?
no, I remember when Stephen said that. But what I know is that whatever Stephen says, you can't pay attention to, because at the end of the day, he is the host. And even when I was playing my game,
He's tried to make the game interesting.
When the banker was saying stuff to me, honestly, I'm not going to remember what was said or know what was said until I watch it back, because all I was doing was rebuking him in Jesus' name. I swear on my life. I swear, I don't know what I don't know what the banker said.
I'm there seeing it as Stephen wants. Obviously, from what I've been watching, and this is what I'm saying.
No, he does want you to do well, but he also, it's for his job, it's for entertainment. And
yeah, but then he shouldn't be trying to throw you off, though. He threw me off, basically.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that he was going to throw me off like that.
Yeah.
Because he said that, and I was like, ooh. First of all, this 10K offer, that threw me off. I wasn't expecting 10K that quickly. I was expecting like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
You get it? Which would have given me something to think about, 4 figures. But he gave me 10. I was like, oh, that's cheeky. That's proper cheeky.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of threw off my whole game. And then when he said, oh, you just hit a round full of blues. No one's ever hit a double round full of blues. Instantly, I'm going to yesterday where everybody was hitting reds.
Yeah.
You get it straight away after getting a big number and saying no deal to the big number that they got. Bruv, there's so many components, man. So many. That's why I'm like, I ain't got no, you get it. I'm calm. I don't have no regrets on nothing. But yeah.
No, I hear it. Yeah, I know. Because sometimes Stephen does say stuff and you're like, why do you say that? Because he will be like, because sometimes, I can't remember whose game it was, but it was hilarious, yeah. Because you know how he loves to go, it will be very unlikely for you to take the 50, the 75 and the 100. And then he said that in someone's game, and then they will do it. Like when he says it, they'll do it.
See?
And then he might try to say it in someone else's game and they were like, no, just
Don't
wait.
Yeah.
No, that was it. They got 2 blues. And he was like, no one's ever got like 3 in this round. And they were like, well, shh, and wait before you say it.
You say that. Yeah, see?
So, yeah.
So all those little things, I didn't really, and it's mad, I didn't clock that in the 27 episodes. I always believed that Stephen was for you. But obviously, it makes sense.
I think
he's for you, but at the same time...
At the same time, he's doing his job. Obviously, he has an earpiece in. They probably
But then I wonder, does he know how much is in your box?
No, he doesn't.
How do you know that?
They're not supposed...
Because he threw me off. Stephen, you look a tig. You took my money, blood. I'm joking.
No, but obviously, the only person that's supposed to know what's in the boxes is Julie.
Julie.
Independent
adjudicator.
And if that's a lie, they can get sued. So
I would Stephen don't know what's in the box. It's only Julie that knows what's in the box.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking when the ping pong balls are coming around.
Stephen as well, he was a bit biased because he really has a lot of love for you, and I just think
he
didn't know, because obviously he saw the games as well before yours, and he probably just wanted you to go home with a good amount of money.
See,
is what I'm saying.
Yes.
So I feel like
he was trying to say,
he wanted you to deal, but really and truly, he should remain probably a bit more impartial as a host. I believe.
Yeah. That was it. Because for me, I was like, nah. Let me. I'm not going home with nothing, bro. There's no way I'm going home with nothing here, man. No chance. Like, this ain't happening to me. What happened to these men yesterday? It's not happening. And obviously, when I'm chatting to my missus and I'm chatting to my sister before, my sister was like, oh, you dealt at the right time. My sister was like, at the beginning, she was like, oh yeah, I would have dealt. And then she changed her mind and was like, oh, I would have, I'll be, no, I'm going to start, I would take risks. I'll take risks and just continue. And I'm just like, you're all over the place. You're saying take risks. You're saying don't take risks, take risks. I'm just like, mate, I don't know, man. I'm just going to go into the game and see what happens, innit? Yeah. And then before I knew it, I knocked out bare blues. Yeah. And I'm standing there, and I'll be honest, in that moment, I'm standing there, I'm like, bro, this game is going really well. and I'm a bit overwhelmed as well. I got very overwhelmed with like raw, like I don't get lucky, like not luck because there's no such thing as luck, but is this really my time now? Now, like for me to just like you get it, like do my thing. I never get opportunities like this, and
I wish you said that out loud though, because then I feel like that would have definitely prompted us lot to be like, nah, Alex, da, 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 da. Like, I wish you would have opened up more, because honestly, I didn't know you was feeling like that, and I didn't think you was
in
gonna
that moment,
deal.
I'm like raw, like this is going well. This is going really well. I don't want to mess this up. That's how I was feeling in the moment. I don't want to mess this up. Like I'm like, yo, like I'm actually knocking at blues. Am I even here? It started feeling surreal at some point.
Yeah,
Like
it's literally no one understands until you're there, but it's an out of body
experience. Yes, exactly that. I'm like, yo, I'm knocking at bare blues here, and then I'm thinking, I'm about to start crying. I'm like, why are you crying, bro? Like I just pulled it back. Like I'm like, why are you crying? You're playing a game.
Let it out. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
just thinking deep. This is mad. Like I was like, nah, man. Yeah, in that moment, that's how I was feeling. But yeah.
Yeah, that is, it's insane. It's insane,
mad.
and it's something. Do you know what, that you're gonna have forever? You're gonna be able to show your kids, and you know, it's just an amazing achievement.
Yeah.
What about the missus? Did she not get onto you for not listening to her? If I was her, I would. Hey, oh my gosh, madness.
No, but she was calm. She's just like, obviously, like, oh, I just wish she went one more round. But yeah, no, obviously, I hear. I really said she didn't think that I was gonna deal when I dealt as well. That's what she said.
It was shocking. It was like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I feel like I should have took my time a bit more as well. I can't remember if I took my time.
You didn't. That's why it was shocking as well. Because it was just kind of
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the out of body experience kind of got to me in that moment there, and I'm just like, I've been doing calculations this whole time, calculating, and like now I'm looking at $1,000 and 10 grand as not a lot of money. I'm looking at 10 grand as it's not a lot, and I'm looking at, okay, cool. If I look at the
10 grand as not a lot, but you dealt at it, because it was like, even if you would have lost the big ones, even if you would have been chasing the 10, it's fine because you're chasing the 10, and you would have, what you're talking about.
But then that's what happened to Alicia.
No, Alicia was different. She had no safety net at all.
No. She lost the 25, and then her head was gone. And I'm like, hold on, you still got like I think she still had 2 big numbers after losing 25, but there was a big gap between the reds and the small reds. And I'm like, you still have that middle bit. Now, the middle bit I didn't want was between 1 and 10. You get it? So between 1 and 10, that's not good enough, like, for me. I'm thinking, so for me, there's only 3 big numbers on that board, which is 25.
But it's still, and that's still 3 though. And you still
and
have
people
the 10.
knocked out 3 the day before.
Even if you had knocked out the 3, the 25, the 75,
what would I have?
Well, you wouldn't have knocked out the 100.
What would exactly? But we wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, even if you would have knocked that, you would have still had the 10k, the same 10k that you dealt at.
No, I wouldn't. That in your box. How?
Because it would have been on the board.
It would have been on the board. What would have been on the board? The 1k and the 10k, right?
Yeah.
So how much am I going to get off the 10k?
No, you're not going to get off the 10k, but then just go to the end at that point.
Go to the end and then get what? And then get what? 1k? Because remember, this is all in hindsight. Like, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Because no one knows that the 100k is in that box. I don't care. At this point, let's forget that the 100k was in the box, because we're not talking about going to the end. We're talking about when you're looking at that board and you're doing your calculations. I'm like, okay, cool. I've got $1,000, 10, 25, 75, and 100. That's what I had left, If I knock out the 25, the 75, and 100, and I only have $1,000 and 10 grand left, I'm in a maze. That's the way I saw it.
Fair enough,
but then at the same time,
at the absolute worst case
yes,
scenario,
I was, because the absolute worst happened 3 times the day before.
Yeah, but their portion is
not yours. Portion. Facts. I hear it. 100%.
But okay, cool.
I hear it. No. But that's just the way. I think I overanalyzed it, innit? That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was overanalyzing. Yeah. And it's like, is the same thing really going to happen 4 times? Maybe not, because it wasn't going to happen 4 times. But then when I continue playing the game after, you don't play it with the same urgency anyways, or the same sort of, it's just that number. Yeah,
because you're already done. Yeah, but how did you feel when you was getting, like, when you was hearing the offers? Like, when you heard, 20k.
I was calm 50K. Because I'd seen that happen so many times to other people. So I was just like, this is just part of the mind fuck now, innit? Like, they're just trying to mess with your head now. Like, oh yeah, you would have offered this. How do we know the banker would have offered that? We don't know that. You don't know that the banker would have offered that. He's only offering that now because he doesn't have to give you the money. That's the way I saw it.
No, but he has to keep some thing in it, because there's this game, the banker game, and I play it at home, and it's pretty much similar. So I think they have it's like a calculator thing or whatever that they've used to work out what offer you're
gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah. But okay. So tell me, is there anything that you found like a bit difficult about being on the show? Like for me, like standing up all day on my feet was a bit long for me. I don't like it. Oh yeah, it was cold. It was freezing in there.
I don't know if you notice, if anybody that watches all the episodes or watches all the shows, you'll see that the first 2 episodes, just the first 2 days, I'm in a t-shirt. I think I was. After that, never again. Jumpers, jackets. Jacket was like, that was it. Like, what? Too cold in there. But apparently, the cold keeps you awake. That's why they kept it.
We're gonna be awake regardless.
Why?
Because we're playing a game.
Nah. What do you mean? If that place was warm, yeah. Hey.
That is true.
Cocking that. Apparently, anyways. That's what. But it's too. Cold. It's too cold. But obviously, apparently, Stephen sweats a lot, innit?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because when you're under the lights and he moves, he's a G. Because that people think that's an easy job. That's not an easy job. On your feet all day, talking, walking, presenting. It's reading the teleprompter. It's long.
If anything, it was a good like thing for me to watch someone like Stephen as well, because I want to get into like broadcasting as well, in terms of like, having someone in your ear talking at you while you're live recording as well. It's a skill. Like, and as a presenter, I really was appreciating getting to see him in action. Like, it was mad. Like, it's sick. I can't lie.
I love that.
Yeah.
So that was it, mainly that AC. Obviously, we spoke about being around people. Like, so I don't think people understand that. I definitely got overstimulated. Like, no, I really did.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand. You get up at like 5 a.m., 5, 6 a.m., you go and you have breakfast all together.
Yeah.
You go in the fun bus together, which there's music full blasted up at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
You drive to the studio together. You do hair, makeup, wardrobe
for
together.
21 people. So 22 people.
Yeah, all together.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by loads of like staff.
Yeah.
You have people saying, get this, get that, whatever. You're getting mic'd up. Yeah. Then you go to the studio. You're surrounded with the big audience. You have to wait around, pick your boxes together. Each episode's like 2 hours. You have the shortest lunch break ever.
Yep.
You literally, like, my phone was always going off. I had so much messages because I couldn't check it.
Yeah.
Literally. And then you go home, back in the fun bus together. You have dinner together. and then after dinner, you socialize in the treehouse and drink together.
Yeah.
And then you go to bed and do it all again.
Yeah.
And people always like, oh, why do they get like best friends? We're literally with each other
for 2 weeks straight.
Basically 24 hours a day, bar sleep.
Yes.
That's the only time you're not together.
Exactly.
And I used to do that when we come back, I used to quickly run up to my room and sneak away for a little bit.
Yeah. I was even trying to go gym and all this as well, but it was like, at some points, it was just getting long, because I was just like, this is long. I have to still then come down and eat. And then when I come down and eat, people are drinking, so I'm like, I want a bit of a drink as well. It's only pre-season, like football hasn't really started like that. Everyone's socializing, doing whatever they're doing, and it's like you go on Twitter and everyone's like, oh, why is she crying because she opened a box for opened a 100k box? Because mate, I was having drinks with the person the night before, and they're telling me about their family life and how much the money means to them. Exactly. So I know more than you know about the person. Like, the relationships are actually real. It's not fake. Like,
exactly. People was cussing me for
crying.
No, yeah, they were cussing me for crying, but I wasn't talking about that. They were cussing me for Safina's game, because I was like, I love you, and they were like, oh, I love you after 7 shows. But they don't understand. Like, me and Safina chopped it up. Like, obviously at the time I was going through a breakup. Yeah. She was going through her thing. Like, we chopped up on a next level. Like, in that short space of time, we got like really deep.
Really deep.
So
yeah.
you do like really develop connections. Like that's why I was even saying like, oh, now I get why these Love Island people fall so in love with each other in 2 business days. Because when you're with each other,
it's not the
24/7,
same.
it's some. It's kind of like you kind of forget real life.
No
and
one's
it's like
with
you're
each
in your
other
own
for
bubble.
24. No one's with each other like 24/7. Even in relationships, even in marriages, you're not with the person for 24. So when you're with the person all the time, it's different. You get to. It's like you do everything quickly. Everything happens on a speedy level. Yeah. It's like when you watch Love Is Blind and they go on holiday or whatever for they go on holiday and it's just them two for 2 weeks and then boom, when they get back into the real world, that's when the real stuff starts happening. Well, it's all this, it's the same thing. That's why these shows work. Like, let's be real. So people do really build real connections. So all you Twitter people that are negative, all you Twitter people that are just mad negative, bro, people actually do build genuine relationships. There's people that, look, me and Nene are mad cool, like, it's my brethren, like, you get it? And there's other people that I'm cool with on the show that I catch up with now that I'm going to be cool with for a very long time. You know, like, there's reunions, like, we're not doing reunions and all these things because we don't like each other, like, we haven't built relationships, like, do you know what I mean? But
it's true. It's
4 p.m. gang, you lot are just negative.
No, it's very true. It's very, very true. It's
mad.
True. It's mad. It's mad. And I'm just so grateful for the experience.
Yeah.
Like the experience is just like, it's literally once in a lifetime.
One thing I do agree with though,
the
Twitter people,
oh gosh,
what that they do say that is negative is that the show can be done in 20 minutes, obviously, but it's TV gold, isn't it? It's entertainment.
No, but how fun would that be? Like just doing it in 20 minutes.
Exactly. People would still complain about that.
I know. They'll be like, it's over too quickly.
Yeah, it's over too quickly. Yeah. So, like you said, like we said, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, man. Exactly. But listen, we had lots of fun on the show. Black excellence.
Amen.
On the show, you get it.
Honestly,
black people on TV.
Yeah.
You get it. Being relatable to our people and showing our people that it can be done as well, man. So it's dope. That's what makes it good for me. I
definitely feel like we've both done that. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Tell us something that you didn't actually get to share on the show about yourself.
Ooh. I didn't get to share on the show.
Because I know they do, I can't remember though, but I know they do obviously do edits. I don't know if there was anything that you shared that they edited out.
Well, we've already said they cut out the chanting. Teniola time.
All right, let's do it for him, guys, just for this.
God.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Teniola time.
Teniola time. You're sick.
There you go.
But yeah, they cut that out. Obviously, they didn't want man to be on brand.
No, but
I'm not gonna lie,
guys, he was stressing us out, because he was like, come on, what time is it? Yeah. I'm like, my youth.
They say you're tired. I told you that on the thing. I didn't even know how much times I was saying it. I was like, yo, they gonna know about Teniola, boy, on national television, blood. You get it? It's your time to shine, boy. Yeah, they'll be drummed in their heads, bruv.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
if you can't think of anything, it's cool.
No.
Oh, go on.
When the banker called,
and
then called back. I can remember the banker called and then called back. I can't remember why though.
Yeah, why?
I can't remember, but it was sick. It's never happened before.
Really?
Yes, and they showed it. They've and I thought, yeah, look, another sick moment. Bow. And they didn't show it. I was so angry, man. I was so angry. Steve was like, oh my god, the banker's just called back. But I can't remember why though. But that annoyed me. I was like, oh man, I can't believe they didn't show that. So yeah, that was one thing.
Did you get that phone call to ask what you want to be kept in?
What do you mean?
For some people, they said they get a phone call from production to ask if there's anything from your game that you want to be kept in.
I didn't get that.
I hope I get that because I know there's stuff I want to keep in mind.
Keep in? They're not going to ask you that. They're going to ask you if there's anything you need to take out.
No, apparently they asked someone if
I got an email if there's anything you want. If anything's changed in your life.
No, I got that. No, but I mean, I'm talking about a phone call to say stuff you want to keep in. Yeah.
They didn't ask me that because my episode was just lit.
Cheeky.
So they could just do whatever they want.
Okay, cool. The best standout moment on or off screen?
Ooh. I had a few moments, man. I can't lie, I had a few moments, man.
Candy was really good.
Candy was sick for the culture. That was cold. Are you going to put clips in this as well?
Yeah, I'll do trailers, yeah.
No. Clips, like, so when you're editing the whole thing,
you're
going to add look, she can't edit. Look, she can't edit.
No,
she can't edit. I'll help you. Cue the clip. Candy clip. Yeah, cue the clip. Yeah. So that was one clip that was dope. Cool. And then there was one moment with Mons that they didn't put in where I said to him, oh, like, obviously Mons is bold, isn't it? So obviously he said he wants to take his family on holiday and buy a new car. So I must have said, oh, like, what did I say? I said, bro, I think you've got enough money now to take your family on holiday, get the car that you want, and also get a hair transplant. Everyone was dying. Like, you know, the head, I don't know why they cropped it out. Because I was watching Monty's episode for that. Maybe they didn't put it in. I was so angry. Because the main producer, what's his name? Alex as well.
Which one?
The one that had the white shirt, never really spoke to people. He looked at everybody like this.
The one that kind of people thought he was the bad guy?
Yes, him.
No, Steven. That's Steven.
Steven. Yeah. He loved me, innit? So all the junior producers was like, oh, Alex, he loves you. He come down, and was like, people crack jokes on this show and it's not funny. But that was really funny.
What the heck?
That's how he said it. That was really funny. And then he walked off. I was dying. Yeah, he's like, that was really funny, Alex. That was really funny.
After my game, he shook my hand.
Is it?
He was like, I have to give it to you.
Yeah. After my game, I went to shake his hand. He hugged me. He's like, oh, no, Alex, don't worry, man. This is not the last we've seen of you. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So tell us, what is next for you? I mean, you've got management now and everything.
Yes, we've got management now.
I
don't know when this is coming out, but yeah, I've got management now. Obviously, I'm gonna put an intro video is gonna come out soon because I always do my things extravagant, just like I done the screening. I'm extra, so I'm gonna do like a whole boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So I'm working with Vamp UK, so #1 black influencer agency in the UK. Yeah, so they predominantly look after women influencers. Well, I don't need to name the ones they used to look after, anyways. But yeah, they look after Diamond. She's a big influencer. She has 5 kids. She does all the funny stuff with her husband. I remember her now. Yeah, so they look after her. Asher Glean. They look after Asher Glean as well. Asher's my guy, one of the biggest TikTokers in the UK. But he's a guy. He's bit different to me, but normally they're big on the women influencers, but they're diversifying now, innit? So yeah, man. So managed by them. I'm gonna be applying for another show, but I don't know what else to say.
Is it the one we spoke about on the phone the other day?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna do
it? Yeah. So I've messaged Michael.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
he's gonna pattern it.
Yeah, he should be trying to pattern something. But I don't know. Yeah, see, this is what I'm not saying nothing, bro. Look at you, bro. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, no, I'm not gonna be okay. Show, anyway. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. So, but so am I. So
yeah, you are.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be applying for another show. Hopefully, I get it. We'll see what happens.
You will. There's power in the tongue.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get it. And then there's a show I applied for before. I'm gonna be applying for that as well. I just feel like I just come across well on TV and I want to do another show, honestly.
Yeah.
And then obviously Social Construct, the business I've set up, going to continue doing good work with that. I'm going to be collabing with a lot of other construction influencers that are trying to big up construction as well. They're probably just doing it online, but I have a lot of with the guys I'm working with, my business partners, I have a lot of reach to all the biggest companies and stuff. So if there's any way I can help them out as well, for us to collab and do what we need to do, that's going to be sick. So that's one of the biggest projects I have this year, to be honest. We just put an extension on it, so the whole year covered with Social Construct. That's going to be sick. And then for myself, with my presenting stuff, hopefully start doing some more stuff with Sports Direct. No, gonna start doing some more stuff with Sports Direct again. Try and get back with them. More stuff with Adidas, Nike. Hopefully try to go out to some tournaments as well. Do some more presenting stuff. Put out more content regularly as well. And yeah, I might start a podcast myself, to be honest, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
You already started one.
No, I haven't, not yet. I want to though.
I thought it was with other people. You did. You said.
Oh yes, we did, but something happened with that, so that's no longer happening. But I'll tell you about that after.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When we're off air. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, management. We're actually drawing up the strategy now for this year.
Yeah.
But a podcast is one of them because there's not many male and female podcasts. Two people, a male and female together.
Shout, man.
I'll put you in a roster, innit? We'll see if if you make the grade. Hey, aye. But yeah, but yeah, man. So a lot in the pipeline, man. This year is just about working, man. 2025 is just about working, putting myself in the right places, and trying to be in as many places as possible, man, and just networking and just being the Alex Teniola, aka Teniola time that everybody knows and loves. You get it? Yeah, man. We're patterned, man. But we're working.
Love that.
We're working.
Right, now to finish off the show, we're going to play a little game.
Why are you excited about this part? I'm getting scared. Let me get more drink, please.
I was going to offer you, but then I was thinking you're driving.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. It's all right. I'll leave my car here and get a cab.
You're so annoying. It's making me want to drink.
Yeah, you're not serious.
Being an obedient babe and having
good for you, man. Good for you. Cool story.
So annoying.
Oh man, but yeah, Twitter people, I haven't got a divorce because that's what they were saying as well.
I saw that. That was really funny.
Your wife's gonna divorce you. You got 10 bags for Nando's. Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh no!
They were talking about Nando's. I think I spoke about Nando's quite a lot on the show.
Did you say no? You spoke about it once, I'm sure. No, but it was. I just saw a funny one though. Yeah. It was like Alex's wife when they get home, and it was like this meme.
Pack your bags.
And I was just like, these people are so lame.
They're stupid, man.
They're so lame. But some of them, they are trolls, but some of them is actually funny. Like some of the stuff they say.
I was laughing.
They troll me a lot.
Yeah.
But I actually find it funny.
Nay. Nay, yeah.
It was so funny as well. Like, when I was like, oh, what did I say? I was just like, I really hope that it's the Bluefy or something. And then they did like a meme of my face, like Sat in the 100K for Georgia. But it was just...
But you had the 100K
so
a lot of times,
funny.
you know. Oh my God.
I did. I've had it quite a couple of times. I can't lie.
Hey, so does she win the 100K on her episode?
Wait and see, guys.
Oh my God.
Right, cool. So, would you rather clean shoes and a pop-down outfit or clean outfit and pop-down shoes? When you're stepping up.
Clean outfit and pop down shoes, I think, because
I would say the same.
Yeah, because you might not be able to see my feet.
Yeah.
Like it depends where we're at, innit?
And I think people do it anyway in Shoreditch.
Yeah,
they wear their mash up
Converses. Yeah.
You might say it's fashion a bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Jordan 4s or Jordan 1s?
Why did I think of Dave straight away? Crazy. Jordan 4s.
Yeah, same.
4s, yeah. They're the ones that look like Air Forces slightly as well, innit?
Do you think they don't? I mean, kind of. I just kind of feel like they're...
I'm not really a Jordan guy. Like, I got Jordans, but I'm not a Jordan guy like that.
I'm not a Jordan girl like that anyway, but yeah. All right, Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Denzel, man. Denzel.
Dano, my actor.
Come on.
Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof?
Bro, you answer that one yourself. Go on, what's the answer?
You're going to say Nigerian.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer... is it Sierra? I think it's Sierra Leone.
This is why they were cussing you and doing all the... Man, get out of here. About Sierra Leone jollof rice. Are you all right?
I feel like it's either Sierra Leone or Senegal because they both start with S. But I feel something's telling me it's Sierra Leone, and I love their puff puff as well. It's beautiful.
That's what are you saying here? Oh, you're going to get de-linked, bro. Are you all right? Best puff puff.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, go to the next one. You're digging a deep hole for yourself, blood. Yeah, bruv. About Sierra Leone, Senegalese puff puff. I don't even know them man make puff puff, bruv. Let me start dissing these guys here, bruv.
Egusi or suya?
Ooh. Egusi or suya, blood. It depends what day of the week it is, Reggie. Yo. Egusi or suya. This girl's always busting up at me. I don't know why. She's always laughing. Egusi or soya? Soya, man.
Yeah, I would say that. I've tried egusi because like one of my friends, but he's Ghanaian, and he used to be like, oh, egusi. He used to be act like it was
Ghanaian?
Yeah.
Ghanaian people eat egusi?
So nice. Yeah, he's like, it's such a nice thing.
Yeah.
And so like one day he brought it to work for me to try it. And I was like, oh, it doesn't taste horrible, but it's the texture that kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
So I tasted a tiny piece, but I was like, I don't think I'd want to taste it again. But suya, give me suya any day of the week. I'm a suya babe.
I'll go to get suya after this now, man. Yeah, man. Saturday, 9:54. Yeah.
Steph London or Jada Kingdom?
Oh my God. That's a mad question. Me, I don't want problems. I don't want problems.
Music?
Steph London. Actually, did you say music?
Obviously.
Yeah, Steph London. Sorry, I don't know, because they got beef in it. Like, you see, you're used to having gangsters on your show. That's why you don't mind the beef thing. Like, yo.
Oh, see, Steph London. Are you being biased because we're from Hackney?
Maybe. I don't know. Might be.
Hennessy or rum?
Yo, rum, man. What sort of rum? Like Ray Nephew?
Any rum, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. You see me?
You look like
Straight to the point, blood. Yo. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm from Hackney, man. We grew up around Bare Caribbean,
blood.
How
much have we said Hackney this episode?
Bro,
I'm gonna challenge you guys.
Up the ends, blood.
Sorry, anyone that wants to get lit, watch this episode again, and anytime my man says Hackney, take a shot.
Come on. Take a shot.
Okay, beach holiday or city holiday?
Beach holiday. I'm an international man. I'm not really a European traveller. I'll be honest. I do it a little bit, but I'm well travelled, man. In terms, I've been to a lot of places in America, a lot of places in Africa.
Yeah.
Well travelled, man. Mm-hmm. Europeans is like...
Yeah, but like when I say like beach or city, because like all right, Morocco's abroad, but if you go Marrakesh, that's more city because they ain't got like beaches there. But if you go Agadir, that would be like a beach holiday. Is that what do you prefer?
You're
being
like chilling on the like that university.
Oh my God. I'm not being technical, but I'm just saying. Right. Oh my God.
We could do the technical thing.
I'm not
beach holiday. Okay. We now do city breaks, brethren. Did I say that properly? We now do city. Bad man don't sit on anybody. Bad man don't sit on anybody, man. Yo, me like beach.
I can't deal with you.
Go on.
Would you rather be underdressed or overdressed?
Overdressed, man. Bruv, I'm big Teniola. What do you mean? What do you mean? Overdressed any day of the week, bruv. Come on, man.
Okay. Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories?
I'd rather lose my sight because I can create new memories. No, sorry. What the hell did I just say to you?
What the hell?
I'd rather lose my memories.
Yes. Because then you could create new ones.
Yeah. Jesus. Maybe I'm lit.
You scrambled my brain.
I'm lit.
Okay.
Hackney. Take a shot. Take a shot.
I can't stand you. Right, last one. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
What?
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for 10 years?
You look crazy, bro. What kind of question is that?
Obviously, we decree and declare that will never be your portion. Amen. That will never happen to you. Amen. But we're playing scenarios.
Yeah, but you girls love documentaries. Everyone love kill everybody and them thing there. What you say? I love mad documentaries where they keep people in the basement for like 20 years and that. Yeah, you see? Yeah. Crazy. You're not mad. Sorry, ask the question again.
Oh my gosh. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years?
Yeah.
Or be in a coma for 10 years?
Jail for 5 years.
Is it?
Yeah. A coma for 10 years and then wake up. Oh, nah, man. Too much would have changed.
I would have to probably do the coma only because... Not me like that. I'd have to do the coma because I'm not built for jail. Like, I'm too... cute.
They're just a girl.
They literally, I just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, I actually just
So
can't.
you're 100% going to wake up after 10 years?
Yeah.
So, like, what happens to your body? Do you like...
I feel like it will be preserved, so I feel like you would pretty much look the same, be the same.
So they'll give you food through a drip or whatever?
A tube, yeah.
So how do you like...
I don't know.
How do you like weed,
a bag,
poo?
a bag.
But your body's just gonna do that though. Is it just gonna still happen while you're sleeping?
Yeah, like people do it when they've vegetables. So I think it's pretty much the same.
Okay. Weird. But yeah.
But yeah, that is it. That is a wrap.
2025 coming different.
2025, yeah, definitely coming different.
Man, can't have too many
Rich
gangsters,
in
man.
truth. I know.
It's good though. The gangsters are very. They have interesting stories, man. Honestly,
they do, and obviously the people that I have on, they do tend to have made a change in their life. Like I never have anyone on that's still like actively, gang banging or anything. No, I don't want no problems.
Yeah, you can have no problems, man.
No, people are actually really weird, really weird. Actually,
of course,
really weird. And even some of the viewers that are attracted to my channel because I've had certain people on, and like some of their comments, like, oh my gosh, some of the trolls, like, it's literally insane. But I just realized that you're obviously miserable inside, and I will pray for you and send you.
Amen. God loves you, man.
So much love. Okay, well, yeah, that's a wrap. So. Thank you so much for coming on.
No worries, man.
Sharing your story.
Come on, man.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I
hope you got to, speak about everything you wanted to speak about.
Yeah. Follow me on all socials as well. At Teniola Time on every single platform out there, brethren. Yeah.
And
when I sit on any. Sorry.
And it will also be, guys, on the intro of this video, his @ anyway. So make sure you guys follow him up. And like I said at the beginning, if you're not subscribed, make sure,
man. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Peace.
Yeah, that's a wrap.